Hello there, and welcome to Si Vs A.I, the football predictions channel where I take on AI platforms at various footballing games. The channel predominantly is a score predictions channel, but it's that time of the year where everyone's going fantasy football league crazy. So I thought, why don't I challenge the 6AI platforms to another duel at the same time? So instead of football predictions, score predictions, why not set up a fantasy football league involving myself and the 6AI platforms consisting of ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grok, Copilot, and Meta. And I was my own team, and I might have a guest or two in the league. And in fact, what I might do, if you watch to the end, I'll pop the league code up on there and I'll pop it in the description as well. So if you fancy getting involved in this challenge yourselves and see how you get on against these 6 wonderful AI platforms with your fantasy football teams, then drop them in the league and we'll see how we all get on. And we can follow it through all 38 game weeks of the season. Right, so the platform I'm using is the official Premier League fantasy football platform, just on the PremierLeague.com website. You can sign up on there. It's easy to do. Even if you're too lazy to pick your own team, it'll do it for you to start with until you spend a bit more time going a bit more in depth and looking at it. Right, so I've got all the AI platforms squads together. What we'll do, we'll have a quick run through the squads just so you can see who's chosen what. And then obviously the next video will be ahead of game week 2, where we'll do a leaderboard, we'll show the leaderboard, who's top of the league. I'm not doing it head to head, I'm just doing it on cumulative points, as you would, but you do have a head to head option when you do sign up on this league. But I'll just keep it as a running total of points, and whoever finishes top at the end finishes top and doesn't get a prize. Yes, so just playing for pride. And if you've been watching me Si Vs A.I channel, you'll have seen that my pride did take a bit of a dent in the World Cup challenge. Yes, I didn't do so well against the platforms. So let's see how I get on in the Fantasy Football League season. Right, so here's my team. I've got 2 goalkeepers. I've got Kinski and Dubravka, both from Spuds. A couple of defenders I've got from Arsenal there, Calafiori and Mosquera. Also gone with Harry Maguire at the moment, and Martson at Villa, and Egan Your Face from newly promoted Hull. I think I'll leave him on the bench as they've got a bit of a tricky start. My midfield lineup is Bruno Fernandes, Kinder Mbueno, Pascal Gross, and Lefay at Sunderland. I've got to say, I'm a big fan of Sunderland's kit this year. I think it looks fantastic. Up front, of course, you have to go for Haaland. I did try one season not picking Haaland, and he just obliterated the whole league. I ended up with Gabby Face, and the forwards I picked didn't score a bloody goal between them. So you can. His price is ridiculous, but you've just got to have him, haven't you? João Pedro, hopefully he'll have a better season at Chelsea this year. And I've gone for Mr. Brobby, Brian Brobby at Sunderland as my other forward. I thought he was fantastic last year. But a battering run, wasn't he? And scored a lot of goals, yes. Wouldn't want to play against him every week. And my bench is obviously Dubravka, Martson, Harry Wilson at Leeds. Yeah, good signing there from Fulham. Good freebie. I was tempted to bring in Trafford at Leeds as well, but I've just got the one player so far, and hopefully Tottenham have a better season defensively. I'm hoping they will do under De Zerbi, but we'll see. Right, ChatGPT, how have they lined up? They've got the same goalkeepers as me, with Kinski and Dubravka. They've gone Gabriel in defence, Mosquera and Maguire, Bruno Fernandes and Bueno, same midfield. Their spare defender is Thomas at Coventry. They've got exactly the same midfield. Up front, they've gone Haaland, João Pedro, and Igor Jesus at Forest. On the bench, they've got Slater at Hull, Egg on your face at Hull, Thomas at Coventry, and obviously Dubravka as the goalkeeper. Reet, Gem and I, Gemini, what are they saying? What's Gemini saying? They've got Matt Sells in goal, and then the other sub-goalkeeper, I think, belongs to Ipswich, Sherpen. Sherpen your knives. In defence, they've gone Davis at Ipswich, Gabriel, he seems popular, Concert at Villa, and Pedro Porro. I would like Pedro Porro to sign for Newcastle, just so the Geordies have to say, Pedro Porro, Howie. In midfield, I've got Palmer, Chelsea, Leon Bailey at Villa, who might not be at Villa, but the proposed move to Hull sort of broken down, so he's still at Villa at the minute, and if he is going to be at Villa, he probably won't play because he's absolutely dog shit. Saka from the Arsenal, and former Villa winger Rodgers. Boo. Up front, they're going Haaland, Watkins, and Dane Scarlett of Tottenham. Their spare midfielder is Yates of Forest. Spare defender is O'Shea at Ipswich. And as I touched on, they got Ipswich's goalkeeper as well. Right, Claudius, what has he gone for? Goalkeepers, he's gone Dubravka and Kelleher as the sub-goalie. In defence, he's gone Tarek Mitchell at the Palace, Van Uyk, however you say it, at Coventry, Gabriel at the Arse, and Van Hecker, newly signed from Brighton, of Tottenham now. Midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Ampadu of Leeds, NGI at Everton, good player, do like him, and then Si Vs A.I at Liverpool. Up front, we've got Haaland, Calvert-Lewin, and Chuba Akpom of Ipswich. Other subs for them is Hughes from Hull and Semenyo from Bournemouth. Not from Bournemouth, Man City now. Was at Bournemouth. And as I said, the sub-goalkeeper is Kelleher. Moving on, we've got Grok. Grok again, let's have a look. So they've gone Dubravka in goal. Quite a few people have picked Dubravka. Must be thinking he's going to play and Tottenham are going to keep clean sheets. Or maybe it's just the fact that he's dirt cheap. And the sub-goalkeeper is Palmer. I think he's second or third choice at Ipswich. Could be first choice, but I don't know a lot about the Ipswich squad. In defence, Shaw from United, Concert, the Villa, Gabriel. Everyone's gone for Gabriel. He does score a lot from corners, but they might not get away with so much pushing and shoving this year, Arsenal, at corners. And also Mark Gahey in defence. In midfield, Fernandes, Rodgers, Anderson, Si Vs A.I. So Fernandes at Man United, Rodgers at Chelsea, Anderson at Man City now, formerly of Forest, and Si Vs A.I. Up front, Haaland and João Pedro. On the bench, they got the goalkeeper Palmer from Ipswich. Defence, Van Uyk or Iwijik. I don't know how you pronounce it. Put it in the comments and spell it out for me. Hughes, will use at Crystal Palace, and Kusiasar at Fulham. If that's how it's pronounced. Don't know. Never heard of him. So that is Grok's squad. I do like the starting line of Grok there. I don't know how they managed to do that with the money, but obviously he must be able to. It's 100 million. Yeah, that's a great midfield. Rodgers, Anderson. Anderson might not get many points though. And judged by Man City's performance in that Community Shield, they were awful. Si Vs A.I was very good last season at Liverpool. That's probably his best season. He scored some belters as well. Bruno Fernandes, who obviously done his best to get the assist record. We'll see what he does this season. Yeah. Right, who we got next? Co-pilot. So they've got Kelleher in goal. Roofs as the spare. Yeah, Sunderland's keeper. Yeah, pretty good there. Right, here we got in defence. Bournemouth defender, Truffett. Mark Gahey and Gabriel. Everyone's gone for Gabriel. You just had to. I didn't. I've gone for Calafiori. Right, who else they got in defence? As their spare defender, Munoz at Palace. I had him last year, got me loads of points till he got injured. He was brilliant. Yeah, I might have to revisit that one. Yeah, before the season starts. Really good Munoz, I do like him. In midfield, Wirtz, Saka, Lewis Potter and Si Vs A.I. With a spare midfielder as Stack at Leeds. Yeah, that's not a bad midfield. Up front, Gyökeres, Isak and Watkins. No Haaland. Ooh, it's risky. It's risky. But then again, the way Man City played in that Charity Shield, it's not risky. We'll see. That's that's a decent lineup, that is actually. Decent bench, yeah. Yeah, they've done well there. Old co-pilot. And the last squaddle is Meta. So what have we got here? Kinski as the goalkeeper, Raya on the bench. And this is how they give me the team and how they asked me to line them up. This isn't me doing it for them. And I will check in with them on the 20th, I think, which is Thursday. Before the Friday, I'll ask all the AI platforms if they want to make any changes to the squad beforehand. I will do it legitimately. I'm not going to cheat them. Plus, I'm rubbish anyway, so there's no point me even cheating because I'm still crap. Right, so what have Meta gone? So we've got Kinski in goal, Mitchell, Frimpong, Gabriel, and Hughes from Hull in defence. Spare defender being Thomas. Midfield, Palmer, Rice, Krupi Jr. and Wirtz. Yeah, Krupi, he was absolutely brilliant last season, wasn't he, for Bournemouth? Yeah, very good player. Up front, Haaland, they've had to go for him. Calvert-Lewin, and their spare forward is Dans of Liverpool. Must be a young lad. I don't really know him. I think he is a young lad. But he's injured at the moment as well. So is Krupi showing as injured, and so is Hughes. So I might have to ask Mata if he wants to make any changes ahead of this Premier League, depending how long they're out for. Obviously, they've got enough players they can bring in. Bring in Thomas from Coventry and Ampadu as their spare midfielder for Krupi. But I will ask him if they want to make any changes. One issue I did have with one of the platforms, actually, and I think it was Copilot again. I always have issues with Copilot. Let me just turn the lights a little bit. It's getting a bit dark now. Right, there we go. Yeah, Copilot kept selecting players that wasn't even in the game. What's his name? He kept picking Leicester players. Harry Winks. I know he's not there now, but they're picking Harry Winks from Leicester. One of the defenders that had long hair, bushy hair, almost look a bit like Kukurea, the now player. So he doesn't play in the Premier League anyway. So they couldn't pick him. And then it went for Salah. I was like, Salah's not even in the game anymore. I had to to and fro in with Copilot. I keep picking players that wasn't even around, doesn't even play in the Premier League. I don't know where he was getting this information from. It must have stuck in 2022. Yeah, so I had to do my due diligence when they did select their squads to make sure, one, the players are actually in the game and they weren't going to be injured for the whole season, because I would ask them to change the player. I'm going to do it fairly. Right, so that's the run through of all the squads. The next video will be out obviously ahead of game week 2, where I'll show you the leaderboard and any new squad updates, transfers, because I will do it fairly. So yeah, if you are still watching, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, get your notifications on, and you will get notified when the next video is out ahead of game week 2. And we'll see if there's been any changes and who's coming out on top. I will drop the league code in the description, and I'll stick it on screen before I go as well. Be somewhere. Just have a look for it. If you want to enter the league, and then you can see how you get on against myself and the 6 AI platforms. Right, thank you very much, and I'll see you for game week 2.